Going to be paddling down Meander Canyon for the next 2.5 days. I'll probably do about 30 miles, just kind of depends on how I feel about it. So as you can see behind me, the put-in was really busy today. There was a lot of commercial people coming down the river. A lot of these guys are doing the Cataract Canyon. They'll be going through some big rapids, and I won't be going anywhere near that part of the river. So without any further ado, let the next river adventure begin. This trip for the next couple days, like life, is not about the destination, but the journey. I have absolutely no place that I need to be at any point in this trip. When I decide to stop, I stop. And I get picked up in 2 days by a jet boat that'll be coming down river, and they're gonna pick me up on the way back. So that's the only way to get off this river. You either continue down to Lake Powell, which is I think that's like 80 miles, and there's some major rapids, big rapids on that, and that's really the only place to get out is Lake Powell. Otherwise you've got to get a jet boat, hire a jet boat to get you out of here, and that's what I did. So anyway, you guys will see that on the last day when they come pick me up. It's pretty cool, and until then we just meander down Meander Canyon.
I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rain. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and the sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sound. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, because there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed, and the story it told of a river that flowed made me sad to think it was dead. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La, 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 la. After 9 days, I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground and a perfect disguise above. Under the cities lies a heart made of brown, but the humans will give no love. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, can remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La, 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 la,
Well, I've been paddling for about 2 hours, maybe a little longer. And except for a jet boat heading upriver to go get some people, I'm imagining, I haven't seen anybody. I mean, not a single person. Everybody's behind me. It's been really quiet. I mean, you hear crickets and just silence and a little bit of the river. And the river's probably moving about maybe 2 miles an hour at best. It's really comfortable out today on this October weekend, Columbus Day weekend, and yeah, you can't really time a better time of year to come do this in canyon country. I absolutely love it. Oh, hawk. All right, hawk up there. I think I'll be able to show you guys this on the video. Is this scenery over the top or what? Man, it's just absolutely spectacular. I've been paddling for 8 hours, pretty much continuously. I didn't even take a lunch break, just kind of snacked along the way. And I've had enough. I'm tired, and it's I think it's about 5:15, and I see a sandbar up ahead. I don't know whether it's going to be good enough for a camp spot, but I'm going to check it out, and if it is, that's where I'm going to spend the night. So let's see what happens. This looks like it's gonna work. Looks like a nice beach, high enough, and there's even wood on just a little bit further. And they camp up here. Looks nice and dry. And we're here. We're done for the day. Well, that worked out perfectly. As soon as I needed a camp spot, bam, right around the corner, this big sandbar. And there is definitely some beach erosion going on. You can hear big hunks of the sand going back into the river. But I got a nice comfortable camp, and I'll have a fire in a little bit. And yeah, looks like it's going to be a really nice night tonight. So yeah, I'm just going to hang out and relax. Well, let's go see what day 2 on the Colorado River through Meander Canyon has to offer us. Yesterday was a spectacular scenery, and let's see what today brings us. So without any further ado, let's let the adventure continue. All right, guys, back on the river. I've got my jams going on. I've got my solar charger charging up from the sun, and I'm about to start my next adventure today. I'm so psyched. I had a great night's sleep. And the beach I slept on last night behind me here was absolutely spectacular. And let the adventure continue. Well, I'm totally into the rhythm of this river. And the tunes are jamming. Man, I'm just in bliss right now. Guys, I can't tell you how beautiful this is to me. Yeah, it's like being on heaven. It's heaven on earth, being able to do a canoe trip like this. Awesome. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed that scenery as much as I did today. That was awesome, just like yesterday was. It's hard to beat this trip. The scenery is amazing. There's no insects. I passed one person today on the river. I mean, it's just rocking out here. So I found this spot. It's 5 o'clock. I actually wanted to paddle a little further, but considering I'm getting picked up tomorrow by a jet boat, it's important that I'm on a spot where there's like waist deep water right off from the beach. So I found that spot. So with that all said and done, it's another beach night for me. People left me a bunch of firewood, which I'm not going to use because, well, I brought my own and I don't feel like carrying it back. So that's a scoop. I mean, I couldn't ask again for a more beautiful spot. I mean, look at this scenery behind me. It's magazine stuff. There's a bunch of bats feeding on top of the water. Very cool. They're very light colored bats, but those are bats. This was an absolutely amazing trip, one of the best canoe trips I've ever had. It's just, the only thing bad about it was too short. I want to keep going down this canyon for another couple days. But all good things must come to an end, and this trip's about to do that. I'm just waiting to hear the motors of the jet boat to come upriver. And then that's going to be it. I'm going back home. So yeah, I'm sad to leave it so beautiful. Sun's just perfect, weather's perfect, yeah. This one gets a 10. 10 out of 10 on this one.
Adam, I took your presentation on the phone. How was it?